Welcome to Battle Silicon. I'm Diana Ding, the producer and host for Battle Silicon. And today we have a team called WTM, Derek Ann. And so Derek, please come here. So let's see Derek's the basic information here.
Always talk.
Great. So Derek, your company is about playing mahjong.
Yes, that's right.
So do you have time to play mahjong at the startup?
Yes, of course. Play mahjong because it's a game, so we can play on travel or spare time or whatever time.
Okay, sounds like you really enjoy. But you never gamble, right? You do gamble?
No, I don't like gamble. So I make the game not a gambling game.
Okay, good.
For families, yes.
You have 2 minutes to give your presentation. You can start right now.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name's Derek from WTM. I'm here to learn from you guys, the expert from Silicon Valley. It's nice to have some fundings connection afterward. Today, I want to talk about mahjong. Okay. Mahjong is a lifetime game like poker, the Chinese poker. We have developed a Mahjong World 1.0 version 4 years ago. We have 7 million downloads. Today, we still have 300,000 active users. We have experience on monetizing the game, marketing the game, and also licensing the game. So we want to move to the next stage, the Mahjong World 2.0 versions. So to the world market. Another reason is last year, they have a European Mahjong Championship. You know what? The first 3 places have won by the French people. So actually, Mahjong is famous in the Western country. But why not many Western people playing mahjong? Because mahjong is complex, hard to learn, and hard to teach. That's why I'm here, looking for funding to help me to build a Mahjong World 2.0 version. Everyone can play mahjong and learn it while playing it, social it, helping friends, and even complete with friends. Another reason is mahjong is actually a non-touch-based game in the first place. Okay, so we're not only launched the mahjong in the mobile platform, also smart TV and the TV box. Family can play it in the big screen TV, and also you can play the game using remote control. So mahjong is a long-life monetizing game. So we have confidence that the Mahjong World 2.0 will be one of the most popular Chinese poker game in the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Derek, I noticed that you're holding the mahjong in your hands. What does that mean?
对, 13幺. Why I putting this up? Because you can win in any 13 ways. So you can have 13 chances to win. So like life, you have many chances. You got to grab it.
Well, you see, I'm not the one to play mahjong. Okay. Okay, so let's hear the judges' questions.
Derek, thank you very much. 3 things I like in life. Play rock and roll, play golf, and play mahjong.
Wow, cool.
One thing, and I have some experience, some limited experience, playing online and digital mahjong. And one aspect I always wonder, okay, the most wonderful part of playing mahjong is when 4 guys or guys and ladies playing together, and we always try to trade jokes, or sometimes when 4 men it's all dirty jokes and sometimes more respectable. But the fun part is that you can 盯人家, right? You can hold the card, you can play all sorts of things, and you can do something like a 有钱难买上家碰, right? This sort of thing. In the online or multiplayer environment, are you able to bring those kind of mahjong spirit into the game itself?
Oh, okay. My Mahjong World 2.0 version, right, is not only play with 4 friends. It's not a only online thing, right? you can play with a lot of friends at the same time, and you can compete with friends. Also, even you can, if the friend cannot achieve that part, you can help them, okay? So, and also, you can play and you can chat with them. So, our game is a new experience for people that love Mahjong, but they have not many time to play Mahjong. They want to relax, interchain, and something like that. Because we found out that for the online, if you play online, right, you will be cut off when you travel somewhere. So it's good to having people playing and thinking, and they can spend time to learn, and that's the most important part. We can learn step by step.
So Bob, has Derek answered your questions?
Not really, but I like mahjong, so I don't care. but the most important thing I thought is when you're playing mahjong, game is one dimension. The other dimension, I think, there are other players, other competitors in this field for quite some time. No one has yet been able to bring the human side. The game side is no problem. And that has been done and repeatedly many times. I would think it's very valuable. I don't know if it's like through a voice technology, like you can say, "Pong," you can say, "Hu," wow, over the line, and everybody then curse you in return. That would be really interesting. I don't know how do you set up those kind of business model, but I would think this is $1 million suggestion.
Okay,
Yeah,
good question. Thank
I
you.
would imagine you play Mahjong a lot. Yeah, so, Jack.
Well, I don't play mahjong, so but just sort of my observation, you launched the first game in 2010, right? So now it's 2014.
Yeah.
So why did it take you this long, 4 years, to launch 2.0? And what is the 2.0? I still didn't get what is the 1.0 and what's the 2.0.
Okay. Question now. Actually, inside the 4 years, I'm not only doing the game, because I'm not only focused on that part, and we have doing, we call it content marketing. We help different brands to promote their stuff using content. Like for example, we work with brands like Samsung, Nokia, and BlackBerry, and we help them to have some tips and tricks to share, helping they grab the customer. Okay, but after 4 years, we found out that the most important thing is Mahjong. Okay, the game, because I like the game, so I give up other stuff. So I want to concentrate. Another thing is concentrate. I just said because I didn't concentrate on the past 4 years, so that's why I want to concentrate here. And I start a new plan, and I thought of why I want to bring the Chinese culture to the world. So I come here to Cyberport, and Cyberport helped me a lot to link up. I learned a lot this half years. So the second thing is the first one is only you play with computers, because it's 4 years ago. They don't have a lot of the network, social network stuff, and also interpersonal stuff. But I learned the experience is actually a lot of people, they like to play Mahjong by themselves, actually, because they don't need to wait, and also they just want to play a fast Mahjong, the fast round, and they just want to finish it, in 5 minutes. Okay, but so I want to carry this good feature to my next version. My next version, we add a lot of social function. So after I play, I can invite you guys to play with me, right? And also, I can spread to the world, this is a great game. And the other part is we have a lot of different features, like if you can't win, and then you can buy some tools to help you to win. For example, you can have Joker. You buy some Joker. So the game experience is so different anymore, okay? Something like that. So the big difference is, and also it's we call it is a fake online. It's not real, not online, but you still can play with a lot of friends anytime.
I thought Jack brought up a very good point. 4 years is a rather long time. And you mentioned there are certain millions of people download you, right?
Yeah.
Do you have an honest assessment of what's the percentage or number, absolute number of a frequent user, and if there are people who download and then quit, and do you know the reasons, and and in what format do they play? Are these all like a solitaire or are they like multiplayer? Can you elaborate on that?
Yes. In the 4 years before, when we start the game, we didn't thought much. We just want to make the game and try out the game. So we didn't have a lot of statistic beforehand. We have put a 30.com, the statistic we can use, and it's an international standard. But we can see that from the statistic. It shows that our game, people normally daily use is around 10 minutes to 30 minutes. They're playing the game, okay? And the most people they're playing it, today I'll talk about they still have 300,000 users playing it. We have over 1 million people playing it. And also I have keep track of comments because a lot of people, they like to put comments on my game. So I always checking comments, and they tell me that your game is fast, and I like you have different rules also. So I can play it, in their ways.
Derek, your time is up.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's see the judge's first vote for your business. Judge, please get ready. Well, thank you. You got 3 votes yes.
Thank you.
Well, Bob just liked mahjong, so whatever. Okay, good.
No, I like many other reasons. I'll explain to you later.
Yes. Well, of course, yeah. Okay, now we have a EQ session. So look at the screen and choose your number. You cannot choose 3. It's already taken.
Okay. Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, let's see the number 1 question.
Okay, this is a more serious question. Your sales manager, her name is Rose, tells you that your VP of sales made some disrespectful comment about you in front of your sales team. You hear that? So what do you say and do about this information? A, tell Rose, thank you for letting me know. I will talk to VP about this. B, say those comments are not true. C, say, why are you telling me this? D, none of the above.
Okay.
What's your answer? What's your choice?
Can I mix? A and C.
C.
A and C.
A and C. And
Okay, how
Yep.
would you say that?
Because I like to hear negative comments. Because if you have negative comment, that means you can improve yourself. So the first things I will ask them, yes, why you make this comment? Tell me more. Okay, I love to listen. So I can go back to tell my VP and discuss with them, and at least I know the real reason, so that we can improve afterward.
Okay, so here's the challenging part. Okay, so you talked to Rose, asked her about the reason, and then she told you a reason, and you went back to her VP. How do you manage that, the source of information? When you be a manager, it's really important to help people know that you're fair, and you're trustworthy, and you're kind. So how are you going to go talk to your VP, say, I got this information, and your VP say, who told you that?
Okay, right. Good questions. We always face that. I won't tell the VP who tell that, but I will not go to him straight away, but in maybe lunchtime or in a relaxed time when discuss other stuff, maybe take some jokes, and then I will tell him, hey, I heard something like this. It's interested that I thought he's interested. And what do you think? and I think something like that, blah, 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 and we can start chat.
Okay, so one thing that I appreciate is that you show that you have the patience to wait until a better time instead of just like, okay, Rose, okay, got it, thank you, and you go to your VP, say, what the hell are you talking about? Okay. However, here's my final challenge for you. Okay, so what if your VP actually say, yeah, I think that's I made those comments. So this is a question about how you face like the source of information and being confronted.
So that means the VP said he know the comments from Rose? Is that what I mean?
Yeah, he said that, yeah, that's so true. And I wanted to tell you this for a long time, and I'm sorry that Rose had to tell you first.
Oh, wow. Wow, tough one.
It is.
So I think I will make a joke again and smile because it will make more relaxed, not so defense. And then or I will ask him, oh wow, when you hear that, and then we can start to discuss again.
Okay, so you tend to use humor first to diffuse stressful situation.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so that's good to know. Thank you.
Thank you. You see, number one is
the
a tough
interaction
question.
allowed?
Yes. No. I want you to vote for his
first?
EQ session. Well, number one is a tough question. Now you know.
Wow.
It's hard to
Okay.
be number one, right? Okay. So let's see. Just vote for your EQ session. Well, Jack, true to yourself. Thank you. Yeah, it's a tough question. Yeah, it is a tough question. So, okay. Here, I would like you to choose a judge's name and ask your question. Yes, say the name.
Oh, Bob.
Bob, okay.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Now you're good luck.
Okay. Actually, I have prepared a question, right? But actually, it's not suitable to ask you. Actually, before I want to ask if you're not like mahjong or whatever, you're not playing games, but how can I attract you? But you already attracted. You already play mahjong, right? So you got a lot of friends is in the Western, in the US, right? So I think you have experience to play with them on mahjong and stuff like that. Give me more advice, okay? How can I attract them to play mahjong?
Sure. Attract friends to play mahjong may not be a good thing. You know, especially if they get addicted. And, in fact, without knowing you are on the list, last week when I was playing at Pebble Beach before I left US, one of the friends was telling me about his experience playing mahjong online. And he's a new player. He thoroughly enjoyed it. And he learned a great deal. In fact, you can probably use this to also add the learning English or learning Chinese that you can learn really fast to the previous guy. You know, now that I have the microphone, I want to use that opportunity to interact with Professor Lee on the previous question. What I call is reality check. That particular formulated question is not fantasy. It happens all the time, right? And there are really two layers of the problem. One layer, if there is a personal animosity, there's a personal problem, that's the easier one. I personally face a situation where a high-level COO level actually was bad-mouthing about certain people in front of the customers. That's even tougher. But the resolution is much more clear because that is not allowed, right? Or like you have a personal bickering between the top management. Say you have a top management, CEO and COO fighting all the time, and then the employee knew about it. They sense it. When all the employees sense that, that's not a good thing either. So those kind of things must be stopped.
Yeah, that's right.
And I wrote half chapter of my chapter 4 in the upcoming book, number six book called Angel Investment, available this summer.
Okay.
Thank you,
Another way
Bob.
to learn.
Yes, actually, Bob is not only an VC, and he's also an artist. He sings songs, he has a band, and plays rock and roll, and he also wrote 6 books. Yeah, I really admire that. Yeah, see, yeah, this is a great opportunity to learn from each other. So, well, about your mahjong, let's see the judge's decision if you're funable or not. Get ready to vote for him. Wow, congratulations.
Just make it.
Yeah, you got 3 people vote yes for you, so you have opportunity to ask one of them to be your advisor, and who you're going to ask.
Okay. Actually, Bob he like mahjong, and so I would choose the people he reject me, so I can learn more why. So I thought, Mr. Wu.
Okay. Oh, that's.
See how clever he is? See how
Yes.
clever he is?
So
Got
Kenneth,
both sides covered.
so why you vote no to him?
Actually, I really like your passion. I really like the game of Mahjong. I think it's a huge global opportunity. What I wanted to understand more is in terms of how you're going to engage the user, how you're going to monetize this, and how you're going to make it so that you are the world dominant player. Because I didn't sense any defensible, basically a differentiator that's defensible, and really wanted to brainstorm with you to kind of figure that one out and make it very, very strong.
Okay. So the first thing you can help me to do is download my game called Mahjong World, 麻將天下. It's in Android and iOS.
A good salesperson.
Okay.
He is very good, Bob. He is very, very good.
You don't have to look like James Dean too. Yeah, he's good.
He's good. He's good.
I think he's a good-looking guy. What are you talking about?
You know which part I like the most is when he was stuttering,
Yes.
tried to find answer. He was not embarrassed. He was just simply trying to make an effort to answer an impossible question, and I like that. There's a good amount of sincerity for an honest person.
Sincere and direct like you. Yes. So first of all, and what's the second?
Okay. The second thing is if I can make you love my game, even the first one, then you might thought of, hey, my second one maybe have chance to try to play. Okay. The second one is I want to answer is actually I think a game, the gaming part is important, but not the most important one. It's the brand. Okay, so I told you Mahjong World, 麻将天下. Why? So people can't copy it. Even they copy my whole thing, right? But and also I have experience to work with different brands, and I got a lot of recognition. Like some brands even have licensed my game into their phones. So we would do that in the way, and also I'm not doing one game to attract people. I will actually do at least 10 more games or apps. Okay, these games of apps is to helping to attract other users to for example, we have an app because we have experience family playing games and hey, what's the fun and what's the rule and something like that. So hey, they can just download my app and all the score and all of the rule is in there. Okay, so they remember it. So I can then advertise my new game in the in the new app, something like that. So I thought not only the gameplay and also the plan of the game launch and how we can reach to as many people as in the first place, the first time.
Okay, good. So David, do you have any comment on that?
Well, I think Derek, you did good, and especially try to convert some of the. I think that's the Bob's comment, and I think that you did well. Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Leslie?
You're taking the Chinese culture, it's the cultural innovation to the world. I think for that, I applaud you. And I think you have to look into your release 1.0. If you have particularly overseas players, make sure you go through the analytics. What are the likes and not likes? Make sure you incorporate that into your 2.0. And most importantly, when you go global, that is a challenge of the localization, globalization aspect of it. You want to make sure that you have a local subject matter expert who will guide you through about the user interface. By the end of the day, it's about the user experience that drive you.
Yeah, sure.
So that part, you may want to take a closer look at it.
Yeah.
Good luck with you on that.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Jack, would you like to comment?
Yeah, I think given that you sort of been out, sounds like you were focused on other things for a while. I really would advise you to go maybe spend more time in the whole space. You know, social games has evolved quite a bit and got very overcrowded in the last few years, right? So I personally invested a few companies that in Beijing that, I mean, has done well. But it's a very, very busy space. And I'm sure there's probably quite a few Mahjong games out there already. And then you need to really study what they have done. And it's not a small player game, I mean, small player sort of a game in the sense startups anymore. It's you know, you need to get a lot of funding. You got to do it in the right place. And if you're going after the global market, you better have international team members on board. And we're talking about 10, 20, $50 million investment to make something like this happen.
Well, thank you, Jack.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, Derek, actually Mahjong is an Asian Chinese game and it's also a Chinese culture.
Yeah.
So what is the core value on the Chinese culture side for the Mahjong? What do you see?
Chat and communicate a chance with friends and families. So I don't want to make it to a gambling game because I like this. Another one is you can think. I mean, when you're playing games, you can train your brain. And also, if you got a lot of sadness stuff, you can try to play Mahjong and then relax as well.
Would you like to set some social value or cultural or like in your Mahjong game in the future? The people can play and learn something and how to treat with people and how to deal with the situation?
Ah, okay. Inside my game, one of the feature, you can, like WhatsApp, you can have a chat function actually. And also, you can complete with friends. You can see your friends' level and stuff like that, and who's playing and when's playing and stuff like that. So actually, although you're not really online, but you are not alone. You can see a lot of friends, and in the different level, you can see different friends. So you actually will enjoy it.
Yes, well, thank you. I think that startups, even though you are in the social world, but for startup, sometimes it's really very lonely. So, well, congratulations and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us. I'm Diana Ding, and see you next time.